Okay, this is a second half for Miss Ebonee Spears that went missing in January 2016. This is a second half to see if God bring anything else out. So far, it looks like it could be an ex, whoever her man was at the time. He need to be looked into, whoever she had at the time. Whoever she had at the time as far as her man. He wasn't a boy because if she was 30, he was a man, her man friend who she had at the time. Because he knows more than what he's saying. Okay, so let's just see. This is Debraas Love 1 Healer to Roll 9 here on YouTube. Let's see, for Miss Ebonee Spears, give me something else. I just wanted to be so clear for her mama. This is 2000 and, let me see what today's date. I'm thinking this is my brother's birthday. Let me just see. Let me see what today's date. What is today's date, universe? Nope, it's not his birthday. Okay. Okay, today is Thursday. Okay, today is Thursday, June 26, 2025. Let it be concrete information, Lord, to at least let her mama know which direction to go. And so far, the last storyline, I was saying her ex, somebody she no longer wanted to talk to anymore. Somebody from the police station, some neighbor of hers. I really don't want to put an actual stranger in because I feel it's somebody that she actually knows some kind of way. Or some boss of hers that she had at the time. But whoever the person is, she made an ex. So if it was a boss, she quit the job. If it was an ex, she left him. Unless it was another man that was her ex and she found a new man, however it's flowing. Okay, so let's just see for Miss Ebonee universe. Tell the story, universe. Miss Ebonee, if you are not among the living, what are among the living? However it is, give me a vision, give me something. Okay. 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 I don't know. So what I see right now is somebody digging. It's a female though, and it's like her hair is either curly or just curly like a bush. And is she looking my way? And she digging with a shovel, long handle, and she looking at me because I said, show me. So that's when I see a person, a female, slim in nature, shoveling. So it's like maybe she want to let me know that some kind of way somebody dug a ditch for her, or she fell in a ditch. That means got in some trouble maybe with somebody, or somebody wanted to dig a ditch for her and just get rid of her, or that she could be buried in general, or whatever this is. Let's just see. She's looking at me though. It's like she want to show me, if that makes sense, but she digging. So digging mean earth, dirt. But I saw water in the last storyline, so let's just flow universe. Miss Ebonee, give me in the storyline. Universe, give me in the storyline. Make it so clear. If it's her ex-boyfriend, her ex-man, the man she is with at the time, that person right there, let me know for sure it's him. If it's an actual boss, universe, bring out a card that let me know it's a boss. The Kingster card, The big boys card, I need something to let me know is a boss that she had at the time. If she had a job, if she was working at night at some kind of job, or whatever kind of job she might have had, whoever the boss was. If it was her man at the time that she had, bring out anything that let me see that it was her man specifically. If it was the cops any kind of way, bring out any of my cop cards. Blue-eyed brother, the big boys, the Kingsters, any card like that. I know it could be them. So I just need something so sure to let me know that who this is that is responsible for her being missing. If she in trafficking, make it clear to me. If she deceased, make it clear so I can know she is actually deceased. If she's not, let me know she in trafficking and who is responsible. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Miss Ebonee. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Miss Ebonee. Somebody could have been a Gemini she was focusing on. Somebody who was half good, half bad. She was dwelling on you, thinking about, worried about. Okay, so we got a call. We got a call. She was talking to somebody out of the call, or she got in the call. However it is, somebody who might have different kind of hair than hers. See, it said curly chops right here, and I said it was really you hair curly or whatever it might have been like. Person could be another race or just don't look like her. Could be the same race, but it's a bunch of willing liars because they took her as joke worthy. Let me put these up here to start her storyline. Thank you, man. You know all about it. You know all about it now. Let's see this one. Somebody wanted her to take down the walls for love. Take down the walls for love. Mean romance, or just forgive me, or give into what I'm saying, because this person wanted her to cheat on a person's achievements. Something that this person feel he was doing good, or he wanted to cheat on his achievements as far as him hooking her onto something where he can feel like he achieved something. So let's just see. Okay, I'm hearing the song. So either he made a promise to her or she made a promise to him, and one of them broke the promise. I don't know which one. Or he wasn't going to let her break the promise or something like that. I hear the promise song. It just came. Tell me, what should I do when you told me that you love me, darling? Why you gonna break your promise, baby? Now you acting so strange, baby. So we hear somebody who acting strange, who start acting strange, broke their promise to her, or she broke a promise and she was acting strange because maybe she didn't want to go along with something. Okay, let's see. Stop, okay. Bear with me, let me see if I can get some cards from Miss Ebonee here. Miss Spears. Somebody was sneaky. This was sneaky. Thank you, Lord. In the AM. She had fear dots. He was dangerous ever since she met him. Somebody who got her isolated, I should say. She was throwing a lecture, a party, a gathering, or a job, or whatever this is. I don't know why I'm talking so low. It's like, I'm talking low like it's nighttime. I don't know why I'm talking low. Let me just talk a little louder. I don't know why I'm talking so low. It's like somebody is sleeping and I'm talking low. But I don't talk real loud anyway. But it seems like I was just talking a little bit lower than I usually talk. So let me get into the storyline. Maybe my voice will get risen. Okay, let's see. She is moving on to rougher matters right here. So we got number 18. Something could happen in September, November, or the 18th period of a month. So let's just follow. She's moving to rougher matters because it was a bunch of warring liars. Okay, something could happen between 7 a.m., 7:30 p.m. Okay, so God wanted her to get away from any deterrent that caused her dysfunction in the AM. So something could have happened 5:21 in the morning or anything after that time, because somebody was taking shortcuts to get to her, because somebody wanted to do some check touching, that is touch on her or just see where her mind was, or just taking shortcuts in general. So we have this one right here with the party guest. So some kind of way she might have went to a party, some kind of way where it might have been 1 to 5 party guests, 15 of them, 51 of them, how many it was. Follow me? And she needed God to intervene as far as the party guests, or some kind of way somebody is going to court and the person going to need God to intervene. Okay, so we got a lecture. She's filling a lecture. So if some kind of way somebody go to court for the disappearance of Miss Ebonee, they're going to be going to court, and it's going to be a jury, and then it's going to be the judge and the lawyer with the card, with the party guest can serve as a court too. So she's filling a lecture, a job, or party, or gathering with the lecture card. Okay, let's just go. God said she needed to drop her burdens because she is dealing with a man that was not husband worthy, because it says, is he a God-like husband? And God says no, whoever he is, because he was barefoot with desire. Get ready, set him here. He was okay, he got her isolated. She is dealing with a coping mechanism, so she wanted sensitivity and tenderness. So he is dangerous since she met him, whoever the man is. So she had fear drops. She needed to do some downsizing, and in her storyline it means cut him off, let him go. Because he, oh shucks, wait a minute. Bear with me. I am so sorry. The next card is, she had a man in her life that God is saying that he had one more chance to mess up with her, else he would be in trouble. Or he felt like she would be in trouble, because he might have felt like she messed up with him. Okay. Okay, let's see. That song coming again. Tell me what can I do? You told me that you love me. Why you want to break your promise? Okay, so we have somebody was taking some kind of drugs, medication, or whatever, a bureaucrat. Okay, so we have that, torture me not. So seeing that she is crying out for him. So whoever he is torturing her emotions, physically or however. So crushing on them is a no-no. I think my brother-in-law is cute. So some kind of way, somebody he know, her ex, whoever her ex was, who she is going with at the time, that guy there, he pretty much was his in-laws or anybody connected to him, some kind of way, or neighbors or somebody, friends or somebody, thought she was cute and was crushing on her, or he was crushing on somebody that she know. Okay, she is tilting, saying spare me as far as her life, or he was tilting as far as saying give him another chance where he could get ecstatic. Follow me? So let's just flow a little bit. Okay, so he liked to control whoever this man she was going with at the time that she actually made an ex. Her family might don't know. He liked to control others. If he not the Cancer sign, he was in his emotions, or she might was a Cancer sign, or a water sign, or he just was in his emotions, or she might have been in hers, but she is going to be real with him, or he needed to be real with her. Are you ashamed of me? This would be her card. When are you coming home to my heart? I miss you. So whoever he is, he was a cheater some kind of way. Whoever this man is, he seemed to have been ashamed of her some kind of way. So we have right here, she was going to be herself. And so we got birds right here. So I don't know if he is older than her, or she's somewhere where birds at. Something about number 10, something about number 19. Okay, he wanted to make her a placement. She is wondering, did he ever even care about her? And she justified to him that he had to care with her, or he was trying to justify that she cared with him at the time. She wanted equal and fair, and she pinpointed a problem that it wasn't equal and fair as far as the relationship with this man. So rolling in a shadow of pain, she was, but will this benefit her cause? Because she had to check her eyesight, and she was saying no, no, no to something, or God told her as far as something she signed, or just as far as I guess being in a relationship with who this man is. So she wanted to be free from a fortress, something she felt she was stuck in. A contract she agreed to, a job she agreed to, or a relationship. Okay? So we got a house card, so some kind of way somebody had her come to a house. She went to a house, or something about a house or a business, or somewhere where somebody gave their address to her, or she asked the address, or whatever this is. So where did she learn this behavior at, thinking this love or this man? He wanted justice for sure against her, or she wanted justice, or God just saying it's going to be justice. So something was overblown, an overblown act. She might like music, guitar music, violin music, him, or as far as somewhere where she was that it was music. So we have right here that it was going to take a Jesus double miracle for her to get out of something, because something was intentional, something was meant to be, as far as somebody making something happen, and it was impossible. They made it impossible, he made it impossible, or whoever made it impossible for her to get out of something, or for her to be found, or whatever. So we go with trafficking, killing of her, or her being somewhere and something happening with whatever it might have been. So we got a house right here. So somebody wanted no ain'ts out of her at a house with whatever address it has, because he was there and he was vengeful, a man, whoever he is. So we have, come on, wait a minute. I am so sorry, it's the last interruption. Oh no, one more interruption. This is not for me to get the storyline. No, devil, I'm going to get the storyline out. Seems like this keeps happening. Okay, I am so sorry. Let me see, he is there and he is vengeful. Somebody at a house, and it was made impossible for her. Maybe. Because somebody blamed her for something, an opportunity struck, and the person got ready because the person blamed her for something. Whoa, shoot. So his cologne penetrated the surface. He got a certain kind of cologne he wear, or the perfume she wear. So his budget plummeted, or hers did. So we got number 3, number 12, number 213. So we have this person, whoever he is, he aimed for it, and he went after her. Had a kitty cat mission. You know how cats are? They sneaky, right? They sneak up on you. Because she had gave up, or said she give up, and she wanted to save some money. She had to look in the mirror. It was going to show her the truth. Look with both eyes to see what she needed to see. Because she was trying to make a pocket full at work for this man. A friend, he or she will try to stop your wealth. So this man was trying to stop her. Strike that. Somebody was trying to stop a wedding, or stop an engagement, or stop a connection, or whatever this is, a friendship, or a job in general. Let's just say she had to count her friends. Are they really down for you? Was her friends really down for her? She could count her. She needed to count her real friends. Okay, there is a friend among you that wants you to fall. So she had a friend among her that wanted her to fall, didn't want her to prosper, wanted to stop her from being, getting married, if she wanted to get married, being together, having a job, or whatever this is, somebody. It is hard holding a secret because she didn't want to be put in the middle. Because some kind of way, somebody was being with somebody's husband or something like that, or she knew about somebody being with somebody's husband or with somebody's partner, or whatever this is. So we have it. She said bye-bye baby to somebody. She went to another city, state, country, county, area, house, or wherever she went. So we have that. Express over candlelight, something conventional. So somebody wanted to express something over candlelight, something conventional. She is being free to make her own choices what she needed to. So why do or did she allow people to have rules over her and dictate her religion if she had one? She had to focus on her journey now, God says so. She chose the one for full bloom. That is a partner to marry, a partner to be with, or a job. So we have this one. She wanted to get her mind settled. I will get my mind settled. Because she wanted to be happy again. We got number 55 on this card. 5 and 5 is 10. So somebody was trying to get her to come back in a direction that she left, either in love or in an actual job. You can't buy me. Or she feel like I ain't coming back to you, or if it's a job, she didn't want to go back. I had skills I'm on here as far as a job or relationship. That's just it. Somebody gonna come in the person's defense because they know the truth, or she was. Okay, because she captured a raw love that was real to love herself. Somebody told us a little about this person also. So, okay, she changed. She was in limbo, didn't know which way to go. She wanted loyal. Limited light outside somewhere at the boardwalk. Okay. Somebody was trying to offer money maybe. She is achy and varied. So some man wouldn't respect her, whoever that is. So who was this? She had to incorporate self-love. Somebody's jacking her up for money or jacking her up in general. Okay. Somebody was following her from a distance. Somebody who was cold-blooded. She was dealing with somebody who was cold-blooded, who was the center of attention. It could be somebody who come from New York, live in New York, went to New York, anything as far as New York. Somebody the center of attention. Somebody who might be somebody who will be in the newspaper, would be in the newspaper, will be in the news or anything. She had hidden feelings she needed to say to this person. Because shortly she is going to be traveling to another area, or this person was going to be traveling to another area, coming her way, or she is going to be going a person's way, or she just was moving about where she lived at, period, from place to place. Because right here, she was unsure. This is where you don't know where you're going to be living at. So she is at the police station, or she is at a house and she went from that way. She's at the boys, girls club, she's that way. So she's moving about, looking at something that's suspenseful. Okay, let's just go a little bit. I don't know if she's an Aquarius, somebody a Libra. What it is. Let's just see here. She wanted her freedom. So if she was not an Aquarius, she was a Luther. Like an Aquarius at the time. She wanted her freedom. June was the last resort for her. Resort. It was a countdown to recovery. Because somebody recognized that, or told her that she belonged to the person, but she had to recognize that she belonged to herself if she get her freedom. So either she needed transportation, or somebody, she needed transportation. Right here with this card, or we have, she is going to be going to some kind of training, or going to court, or anything like that. Let's just flow. Okay, this would be for her mother. Be bold in it, mommy. I'll love you forever. Let's put that one there. So let's just flow. Okay. Somebody need to tell a secret, and tell a secret now. A man, you need to tell a secret because you know where this Ebonee is, her person. Because she is trying to weather things out with her person. That would be her man, whoever she had. Okay? Because she is coping with a job that she was tired of with this man. The kind of job. He is following her from a distance. Okay? Here it is again. She coping. It's back to back. Coping. Dang, they back to back. Coping. Here's another coping card. She had to defeat a failing. Okay, universe, you know about it. Here it is, another job card. Billboards. It was neutral. Wasn't a lot of work going on for her. He wanted a united front, but she was strong. No more minor crutches. She didn't want to go back to a job or a relationship if it's not a job. My ex-kid, she wanted to know or think that he cared, or she wanted him to care. But God said, don't let others put their burdens on her. Don't let others put their burdens on you. What is a scent of success? Success come in many colors, so I don't know if this person was another race or the same race, because she is confused about her lover, whoever her guy was, whoever he is. Okay, universe. So this man, he wanted another chance because Miss Spears was fickle, okay? So it was pension time. And he might have told her something about he was going to give her some money, where money would be in her mailbox or her bank account or whatever. She is tarnished by a superior, by this man, whoever he is, or by somebody who is considered a superior, who said that, asked her, can he help her? And she moved on it and let him give her the help so she could have gotten in somebody's car. I feel she did get in somebody's car, or the person asked her. But he is a pusher of money, and that is a person who loves money and do anything for money. So something was juicy, something, a letter, looking in a bank account, a letter, looking in a mailbox, opening something to drink, something was juicy, whatever it was. Okay? that got opened up. But he looked at Miss Spears as a liability, as transparent. Okay, so let's just flow. Okay, let's not mask the smell of foul, because he left her with feelings that flow like a river. Or this would be for her family. So her family is worried. They just don't know what's going on. So here we have some perfume or cologne that's tinchy. So he might have bought whatever for her, or she might have bought something herself. Okay, so she need to cut ties with this person or ex, whoever he is. Because if she loved money, it's her money, but whoever he is, her money, he considered as his money. Whoever he is, right? So we have, he wasn't valuing others. He wasn't valuing Miss Spears. Newsflash, it's time for her to wake up. Okay, so we have something on her skin or on his skin. Skin disease, skin cancer, tattoos, bumps, moles, eczema. Anything could be on the skin of hers or his. Whatever, okay? And I know if she had, and if she, I know if she had lupus and it was active, she could have had what you call a butterfly. It's called a butterfly on her face, right? But he had some kind of something on the skin, or she did, whatever it was, pimples, moles, bumps, whatever, freckles, gunshot wounds, burns, rashes, scars. It could be anything, cuts. Him, her, right? Whoever. She is walking in the shadow of pain. She is walking a thin line, calming her pain. I'm sorry. Why did she give this person power? Her ex, this man. She had to show her worth. So we have universe, you know all about it. Because she was closing her eyes to things, or just not letting things out. But she got upset, or he got upset. I cry for you and know you are mine. So this man, whoever he is, a power to stay, to hold on is slipping. Somebody was down in the other because of copping, if not for drugs, copping, just trying to get the person to give the person something. Live the best life by getting healed. This would be for her mother, for recovery for a brighter future, or this would have been hers. So I don't know if she took any drugs, or just dealing with this person in general, whatever was going on between her and this man, whoever he is, because he is tearing her down to build himself up. So what kind of man is that, tearing down a woman? A weak man. So we have, she got an epiphany. She was jovial. She wanted him to care more, open up the door to care more, but then he also wanted her to do that because some kind of way she walked away or whatever she did from him, or wanted to get away. So she had a weakness for caring about him, but he had a weakness for lovemaking. So it was going to be some kind of property hearing, some kind of way. Maybe if it was somebody as far as a boss of her, she was going to take it to court as far as getting her money because he stole from her or something like that, ain't pay her right. She wanted equal and fair, or it might be a hearing period as far as her period, her case. Let's just see. So let's just see what she made about it. So with her guy friend, whoever she had at the time, I don't know if her mother cared for him a lot, or her child's grandmother on her father's side might didn't care for her, or something like that. Let's see. We got a granddad over here and a grandma right there. It's like, so we got a granddad gunning A granddad means just a person that's older. He don't have to be the actual granddad of her child, just like a older man, whoever he is, older than her. Okay, when you lose a spouse, a loved one, a sister, brother, a friend, you are free. So somebody heal yourself by coming forward, whoever responsible, because God wanted her to get out the circles that kept her stuck and see that she was worth $1 million plus more. So, universe, because this man wanted to use her for his lifeboat. So what is the price of her life? God wanted her to see that she had to save her no matter what. But this man, whoever he is looking at the price of his life. And he is going to save himself no matter what. So, brother wants to move in. So we might have a man that wanted to move in with her, or somebody's brother wanted to move in with them. Let me say, if he has no job, only let him in. If he on conditions that he look for work. Okay, let's just flow a little bit. So we got another jobs card right here, back to back. God wanted her to place her name on a new job, lottery ticket, or slot because she's knowledgeable. Get something new from whatever she had, because she didn't seem to like the job she had, whatever the job was. So her current boyfriend, her current man knows the truth, God says. So the man she had at the time, he knew the truth. He had a checkered past, but she was looking at the positives in this person. So he was going to be her downfall. She was going to complain when she had him, especially if she married him. Right? So we have right here that it was the last time, it was a lack of love for her, God says. So we had a bulletproof as a gun card. When a gun aimed, you wounded or you murdered by a gun, or pointed at you, or however. Or this man, whoever he is, he just took his shots, her boyfriend, to tear her down. So let's just flow and see if I can just end it, universe. She had somber pain, it was a short thing, so. Okay, so we got, this came out yesterday. Stop the killing people, or people, especially babies. So she might have been killed, where he might have said, don't try me. So let me just say, God didn't want her to settle for junk, only joyous occasions, because she was going to see her mother, I think, that night, and she didn't make it. That would have been a joyous occasion. She shouldn't have settled for junk. And because whoever this person is, so she's saying, God, please save me. Don't blame each other for the loss. So this man might have been blaming her for a situation, whatever it is, for the loss of something, or whatever it may be. So he was asking her, could she do something now? But God said it was going to cost her if she did, or will she do it? He wanted her to do something. So her struggle was going to lead her to the next best place, but she needed to get away from one place to get to the place God wanted her. If you're having a hard time, God told her not to stay stuck with who this person is. So we got a man in the spirit that loves and knows her. Right, so the family gonna get the truth out of a story otherwise. So no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So somebody might have had a gun on her. Somebody chose to stick a fork in her. Somebody feeling whatever city they live in. This ain't Austin, but where the person lives. Okay, universe, let's just see if I can just, because this person wanted to covet Miss Spears and that set her off. Okay, I gotta get my charger. Okay. I'll be right back because I don't want to lose the whole story. Whoa. With me. Okay, we back. Okay. So let's just see, where were we? Okay, she could have had somebody who was connected to all of this, had a friendship since her childhood. Somebody who might have been competing with her. Somebody who she younger than. She had a chance to grow. It is my time now. So the person could be older than her. So she had this guy who she was born with, and then we got like a childhood friendship maybe, some kind of way. Okay, so I'm trying to, I don't see my murder, what you call, it might have came out yesterday, I'm not sure. But seems like my focus is on a guy friend of hers who she was going with at the time, and the job that she is connected with this person. Okay, universe, you know all about it. I'm trying to end it. Okay, Miss, this person made it impossible for Miss Ebonee, one way or another. She was murdered, she was raped, or she was put in trafficking. 3 impossible things. Or got locked up. But I don't want to use that because we got the Fortress card, and the Fortress card is going to jail, being murdered, being in trafficking. Okay, so let's just flow. I'm trying to end the universe. Okay, here this card. She was going to do something. She was given no other choice. She was going to do something for the fear and force. So she is going to prosecute against somebody with this next card. Knowing him, God says, matters not. Miss Spears, you are the star in the light. You are the light. She's going to prosecute against somebody because something happened on a weekend or whenever, because she went to a party. And we got to go with that, I feel, right? She seen something, he seen something, or somebody seen something. Okay? So she got raped. There's nothing she could do about it because that's by force. Or if she got in a car, got forced in a car, that still was pushed. It was pushed on her, forced on her. Okay, here is the life card. So what is life to you? So what was life to her, or what was life to this person? So we have right here that somebody was curious. Greatest of all times. Somebody was curious about her, or she was the greatest of all times, or this person was the greatest of all times, or this person wanted to milk her, or let me see, for money, let's see. He didn't want her to walk away from him. Hold me in your arms. So let's just go a little bit, universe, you know all about it. Okay, so it's an unhealthy male. She's keeping her mouth shut about this man. He's unhealthy. We had this next card is what? It was like a circus, a ring circus. She is just cooping. It was like a circus. Okay, so let's just see, universe. Okay, somebody wanted to welcome her for like a dinner, a lunch, or whatever. Some kind of sitting somewhere. We got boys and girls. So they said she was at the Boys and Girls Club. So I got a card in my hand that says Boys and Girls. I'm not really dressed, so I really want you to see the card to let you see how accurate this is. But I'm not dressed like I want to be seen on camera, so let's just see if I can let you see the accuracy of God here. Let's just see. I won't cover right here a little bit. Let's see, I might can Let's see if I can let you see. I just want you to see the accuracy of God, how good God is. Let's just see how good God is without showing you me. Oh my goodness, because I'm just not dressed like I want to be dressed. That's why I'm not on camera. Well, that's not why I'm not on camera. I'm just not on camera, but this makes it even worse when if I'm not dressed right. I definitely don't want to be on camera. So let's just see if I can show you without showing a whole lot of me, right? Let's just see if I can show you. Let's just see. Where is this on my camera? Okay. I mean, because I told you I'm not really dressed good, but see, my card say boys and girls, and they say she's at a boys and girls club, correct? Right? So we got the twin right here, and a twin could simply mean a guy friend, considered a twin flame, a guy friend that she's crazy about. Get my drift? A partner, but it's a boys and girls, so some kind of way. This is accurate to go with where she was at that night. Okay, so let me just turn it on. So let's see. Thank you, universe. Give me some more from this. Okay, because it's going a long way. She is a workhorse. Teaching children was her path, God says. She would be good with teaching children. So that's what I'm saying. We got a lot of cards keep coming for Miss Spears, right? Universe, you know all about it for Miss Spears. You know all about it for Miss Spears, universe. I want Miss Spears to come in my story. Okay, he wanted her to get close to a gay girl. Oh, here the murdered card. I'm going to take it two ways again, but deep. Universe, you know all about it for Miss Spears. Money deal. Universe, you know all about it for her. Okay. So let's just flow. The boyfriend, the guy friend, the man friend she had at the time, him. He was hooked up, or tried to have her hooked up, or did have her hooked up in a money deal. She didn't ask all the questions it was to ask. That's all she knows, some kind of job she was doing right at the beginning or whatever. But then she didn't know it was more to it, because she needed to look at something a little bit more before she signed it, if she signed something, because it entailed a little bit more, and she wasn't trying to do whatever else it was. So we had a card that came out yesterday. 2 cards came out, said that somebody wanted to test it. That means test her. So I feel she did get raped going off of my one yesterday. So, because I feel somebody was trying to put her in trafficking. Or they wanted to test her to see if she is promiscuous. Because they still was trying to put her in trafficking, feel like. Trying to make money off her, bottom line. So we have right here, she had to take the reins and run with it and be the God in herself, right? Because we have right here that believe what you wish, I'm making a change. So if she was trying to, or she did get away, or she's trying to get away from somebody who was trying to keep her in a negative space. But God says right here, did it want what this person did back to her? Because she did something. And I feel like she quit a job or whatever she did, and the person came back full force badly to her because she was in a money deal, some kind of money deal, some kind of job or whatever this is. So this man, talent, skills is for the taking. He needed to make his own money because he is acting like he needs to act in the ways he wanted to be treated. He didn't treat her right. So life is like a movie for Miss Spears. So we see that she is on a battlefield with this card. So if he wasn't white, he just was somebody who wanted her to be submissive, whoever he is. Okay? Because her parents wanted to be like it was before she was murdered, or whoever this man is wanted the relationship to be like it was before the relationship got murdered. Because he wanted her to get closer to a gay girl. Or he did make her get closer to a gay girl, because up there she was willing to do something because of being forced. So it says right here that things was being ran up her peace or bills. God told her get out of that mess. So he wanted to mend it with her and drag her back to something that he had her in some kind of way. She had her ears closed to it. Because he had to admit something as far as she is right as far as something. Or he wanted her to admit something. She wanted to change, but she worried about other people, worried about how this man was going to be, if she do any changing, or she just was scared or whatever. But God asked her, who are you really, Miss Spear? So he is following her. So to gain was to lose what needed to go, so she was trying to get away from him. But for him, what needed to go was her. He is looking at her as vibrant, and he wanted her to stay with him as far as some job, seemed like. You know what I mean? It was harvest time for him. This man, whoever he is, so... Because he was trying to sugarcoat things and stitch things with her, but she didn't, because he's looking at her as his good fortune, because he's in some kind of money situation. If he had a key of hers, she wanted it back, and she was just going to go back to her house where she lived at. But circumstances was going to call for her getting a lawyer. So, and if he wasn't her husband, he was just somebody, actual boss in general, who she was going to have to take to court as far as not paying her money, or we got somebody who actually raped her. Follow me? I can feel my God's mission being gay. So, do not wonder, ask. So some kind of way, whoever this man is might be gay. Silly me to think that I can get to the Milky Way, because some kind of way she was trying to get to the Milky Way, trying to have a job maybe or whatever, but it was an entry level of darkness, negative, and it became a chamber of chaos. She didn't know it was going to turn into this. She wanted sensitivity and softness. So it was tension brewing, and death was the last result, or the end came to something, because something was touched and placed, whatever it might have been. Was her. So you grow like flowers, like plants, and God wanted her to get everything she needed to grow. It was time for her to stop settling for whatever this job or this man she was hooked to. So she has branched off, and she zoned out, or she tried to, from whoever this man is, some job she used to have, because she wanted him to validate her at one time in her life, because his karma played, but she became strong. So he gonna be paying for his actions, or he was trying to make her pay for her actions and not trying to be a part of this money scheme he had. He is acting like it was love, but that wasn't love. He had a lot of cheating ways, and she shouldn't settle for less. God saying for her not to settle 2 times. So she is captivating, and he wanted her to make up her mind as far as to come back to him and some money stuff or whatever. And here it is again, a workhorse. God got it 2 times. Up there, the second card up there, and this one. She is a workhorse. She needed relaxation. Okay, so I'm just going to try to end it. He wanted her to do something to disrespect herself. To be with a gay woman. Let me see. He is among them wonderland of the lost souls. This man. Devilish, street, sinful, whatever you want to call it. He wanted her to be a part of that. It was complicated for him to show her any love, any good. She had lots of life and she had seen her potential, but he was looking at her as having potential because he had plans to make money. So we have right here, a warrant is going to come for him to go to jail, and that's what we want, right? Because it was a masquerade. She went through torture with this person here. So it was a mystery to all that this man had all these demons. So she had to be the chairperson of her own life. She was around some flowering greens, some bushes, or whatever she was around. Follow me? So, honestly, you know what? Whoa, you know all about it. You know all about it, Lord. She thought this was sacred, but she saw that he didn't care about her. She decided, I don't care no more. She tried, and she was tired of the ex. She wanted loyal out of this man, but it wasn't no loyalty out of this person. Okay, so let's just see. Can I come up without you leaving me? So he could have been gay. Or she might just was telling this person she ain't want no parts of this money deal, this job no more. Because he was trying to force his ways on her. So maybe her to be with a gay woman, or her to just do some kind of job, or whatever this is. He has been absent, hanging around with friends. We got a stepdad card, so he might have, this man might be her daughter's stepdad. Not really her stepdad, but that just means he was her present guy that would make him like a stepdad if he is present in a child's life. So he has been absent, hanging around friends, and work all the time. Is a sure thing. So we got 32. Somebody could have been 32. So now's the time. This person owed an insane apology, because the power to stay silent is no more. She was going to do some talking as far as this person here. She can prosecute him. Definitely didn't want her to go and be telling that he had some kind of illegal stuff going on. So I'm going to try to end it. I'm going to take 20 over here. 1, universe. 2, 3. Right here in the dream house. 4. 5. Filthy, dirty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 2. Okay, let's see. Somebody Aquarius will act like an Aquarius. Somebody. Okay? So she wanted love when it was on over. She wanted love to be treated decent by whoever this man is, evidently. Right here with this first card. Okay, okay, she's trying to put a margin between her and this man. She was dizzy, overwhelmed, nervous, scared. Something was going on in her mind, okay? He is trying to strip search. That means take off her clothes or take her money from her. She is trying to avoid him, a man, whoever he is, right? Because right here, that was challenging for her to get a windfall, right? To make money with this man, or it was challenging because he wanted to make a windfall with her. He treated her ugly as stink, okay? I'm gonna make this the last, okay? So either he's a drug dealer or some kind of leader. Drug dealer, trafficking king. He was some kind of leader, whoever he was. And he wanted her to sympathize with him, or she had a job with him at one time doing something, whatever she was doing. Let's not argue. He didn't want her to argue, but she had to beware the distractions, because he had plenty of ideas for his fortune, but she had plenty of ideas at one point for whatever money she's going to make at a job. So he's gathering up all kind of information, walking all over her, God says. Okay, so let's just flow. Her story is flimsy, that this person might say he put her through torture. Okay, she had to stop looking around the land and stalling of a situation, or he wanted her to stop. Okay. Attempts to find my mother is senseless. She want a mama right here. She want a mama right here. It's senseless. It's hopeless. It's a feeling right there. What you know about it? Do she really believe as far as God? Do she really believe what she hear and believe as far as God, or just something somebody tell her? Because it was going to be lighting a fire in her until it was lit, to let her know something was true, as far as something that she heard, or as far as something, as far as what was going on with her with this man, wherever she lived. She must go on with her life as she should, like she was doing, right? Or this would be for her mother, right? She had to assess things and be assertive. Okay, universe, you know all about it. For Miss Ebonee. I give up. I'm tired of this fake love. Abuse crew that was fake love. She gave up on whoever this man is. He was good and hot though, and ducking wouldn't help her. Follow me? Okay, let's just see. She knows the truth. She's not innocent in it all. She is on the battlefield. So is a lady in general, whoever the lady is not innocent, and she knows, like some friend of hers maybe, a friend of hers, maybe from childhood, that she still kind of was seeing as an adult, that might be a little bit older than her, or whatever. Or an aunt, or a neighbor, or he noticed that she was of a different caliber, so he might have thought he can get away with something with her because she is a certain way. Maybe he thought he could get away with just doing whatever to her because she is a certain way, or whatever this is. So because she knows she was not adequate. Okay, so sister being in competition. So we might have a friend of hers or a neighbor or somebody was in competition with Miss Spears, if she knew it or not, if she didn't know it. And Miss looking at Miss Spears is Miss Spears wasn't adequate. Follow me? Let's put this up here. She knows the truth. So somebody is an air sign, Aquarius, act like one, or somebody got a son, or the culprit might be an Aquarius, or the culprit might have a son. I don't know. So we have right here that I'm fighting my feelings, but I want to let them rise. So give me a reason why I should take you back. So it could be where this man telling her, give me a reason why I should forgive you or whatever, and he getting all upset, or she was upset. But God was saying, do it even matter? Because she is wondering, did this person love her? But God said, do it even matter? Because this person really didn't love her. Right? So she had to dig deep and ask herself, why did she even tolerate this person? Because he wanted to know, did she do it or will she do it? Because no more, he wasn't trying to impress her no more. He wanted to know. He wanted a move made. Somebody wished they could be like a fly on a wall. It would be freeing, right, to the person. So she is seeing things in slow motion. Eyes watering. So we got saw what happened to me, and she did nothing. So we got a lady that might have saw what happened to Miss Spears, and she did nothing. Maybe a mother figure. So I don't know if this is the actual man she is with right then, or her actual child's father, whoever that is. That would be two different men, right? Unless that man, they wasn't saying he was her child's father though, the one who was currently with her. So, because this card say grandma. So let's just see. A lot of money was piling up, or a lot of money was being spent. I don't know what she did. Non-support. I don't know. What's it say? Or we got this man who hooked to a money deal, putting a lot of money out, and he needed her to go along with things because it made him lose money. He already promised her that she would be taking the job, or he could get her, or whatever he might have did. So we got a man that didn't like Miss Ebonee, whoever he was. I feel somebody who was older than her. She never knew why. Okay, so she need to get she had to take all the steps needed to get back in school, to get a job, or this man was trying to make it where he take all the steps needed to get her back into that job that he had her hooked in at first. So she might have a daughter, or this man, a daughter or a son that was getting locked up, or getting high, or burglary, or prostitution, or murder, or child battery. This man here, whoever he is, let's just flow. Somebody was in competition with her, and it would be this man, boyfriend of hers. He ain't a boy, but her man friend she had at the time, or some woman she might have had since childhood, or she is a neighbor, or whoever this lady is, some lady in here. Okay. He said, try me if you dare. He might have been eating, or she might have been eating. So we have a man who is gay here, trying to mold and groom a child to be gay. Let's see. Okay, she is going to make a gesture to God. God is the path and walking the right path. So we got the next one. She had to pass the test and talk to her teacher. So molding. Pass the test and talk to the teacher. So this man, whoever he is, he had somebody maybe over top of him. And he had to try to groom Miss Ebonee to be gay, to pass a test. And he had to talk to his teacher, the person who was telling him what to do. We got a Libra and a Virgo love. Somebody could be a Libra, Virgo mindset. Or we got a man who is gay because he was groomed by his uncle or by somebody some kind of way. And he was trying to get her into some kind of gay lifestyle, or make money off of her, or whatever he was doing, looking at her as his good fortune. Her man at the time, that's somebody to talk to. The man she had at the time. Or a boss. An actual real job, I mean. Boss like that. That man she was talking to. Somebody who was a close friend from childhood. Female. who was in competition with her, maybe. Because she went to a party. But was it actually really a party? Or was it just some setup place for somebody to do something to her negative? 10. Okay, I'm going to do 10 and I'm quitting. She needed structure. How to control things in her life. It was vital. Somebody wanted to talk to her. It was vital. Okay? She had to look at all the details and be bold in a situation. So somebody thought she was delicious, pretty. Okay. Got a 7. Okay, something was online. It was going to conclude. So some kind of way somebody might wanted her to be online. Maybe it was something online they was trying to do. She is an earth angel, serene love. So she had to be fearless. Universe, speak to me, lead me to my way. Okay? Somebody wanted her to take a joyous occasion. Whoever this is. So we have number 2. Somebody wanted her to incorporate some playful energy, plant that seed. She was tangled up with this person who was telling her something was her fault. Wanted her to plunge in. She plunged into tension with this person though. So she might like the color orange. She might like having fun, or this person might like having fun. But she is wondering, will this person ever love her? And this person will never love her, whoever he is. Because this person was keeping this person's options open. And he was tearing her down every chance she got. So I saw the rape card. I saw the rape card, I think 2 times. So either she was raped by somebody, or she was stolen from, or somebody feels she stole from a person. I really feel if she was raped by myself personally. So I'm going to leave it at that. So hopefully this person be caught. So talk to whoever her man was at the time, whatever his name is. Hopefully the family know his name, his whole name, and work with him and just work it on down from there. Or if she had an actual boss at the time, go to him too. Because we got to get to the actual characters, the players. The man who she was going with at the time, him, a boss from whatever job she had at the time. Yeah. And some friend from childhood that she still was friends with. Or a neighbor that she had that's like a friend that she thought she got along with good, but all the time the person was competing. Anything like that. A female though. Okay, this is Debraas Love 1 Healer 209 here on YouTube. Peace to the family.